means you have some kind of message out of this book, for instance, this Concealed. Friendship is better than
hatred.
Hatred. Okay, and so you see a bit of, unnecessary rivalry between friends and classmates.
Yes. I want young girls to know that wherever you're coming from, whether you're rich, you're poor, you're beautiful, you're handsome, you should know how to love and respect one another. You don't get anything by being in a clique or being queen bee in a popular squad.
And for Chidubem, what's the message there?
Like Bill Gates said, if you're born poor, it's not your fault, but if you die poor, it's your fault. Your destiny is in your hands. You can be whatever you want to be. Just put your mindset into it. And don't let your background disturb you.
Just Chidubem,
yeah.
Against all odds. It came tops. Okay, do you read books from older people, older writers, and is there anyone that inspire you?
Not really. I will soon start reading Chimamanda's books.
You seem to like that?
I'll soon start because everybody is like, yeah, I like her book, I like her book.
Okay, so you have 2 books now, Concealed, Chidubem. You have any other plan for another book in the offing?
Yes.
You're writing already?
No, I'll soon start.
Okay, you wrote this at what age? You wrote both of them at the same time?
Yes, I wrote this by April this year.
Which one
April.
of them? Concealed.
I started with Concealed first in April. Then later in May, I started with Chidubem. So I worked hard, so that I'll give it to the publishers to publish it before my book launch.
Are you seeing yourself growing up into, a full-time writer, or you want to add, some other profession? Of course, you go to secondary school and to the university. What do you like to study?
I like to study medicine.
Medicine, okay.
I want to be a surgeon. So I'll do surgery by day, write by night. I'm not going to give up writing, but I'm not going to be a writer. I'm going to be a surgeon and a writer. Okay,
so surgery comes first, then writing comes after. Which of the books would you like to read? And
okay, let me start with chapter.
A very interesting part of it, I guess.
Yeah.
Okay.
Chapter 2.
Of which of the books?
Chidubem.
Chidubem. Okay.
After the long ride, we were finally close to my uncle's home in Lagos. Before we got to the house, he told me, Chidubem, I'll be traveling tomorrow to Abuja for business. You have to listen to my wife, your Auntie Chiduma. Always respect her and be a very good boy, my uncle said. Okay, sir, I responded. Then you'll be continuing school in Lagos, but you'll be in JSS3 with your cousins, Ezine and Ikenna. They are 13 years old, so be kind and act like an older brother to them. Thank you so much, Uncle. I don't know what to say. You're welcome, Chidubem. We got down from the car and went inside the house. My uncle called out, Chidima, Ikenna, Ezine, I am back. Welcome, Daddy. Ezine and Ikenna jumped and hugged their father excitedly, while their mother beamed. After a few minutes, they noticed that I was standing around and looked at me strangely. I smiled at them, but they turned back to their dad. Daddy, who is this? Ezine asked. Yes, Julius, is this the boy you are supposed to bring to the village from the... You're supposed to bring from the village? Aunt Chidima asked. Yes, my dear. Everyone, I want you to meet Chidubem. Dubem, go and introduce yourself. Okay, sir. My name is Chidubem from Nkasa village. I'm 14 years old, I said confidently, not minding the strange looks on their faces of everyone. Uncle Julius continued. He's going to be helping out around the house since your nanny has left. Isn't it, Anikena? He's going to be in your school or in your class. What? But he's 14. Daddy, he's meant to be in SS1, Izine pointed out. He's not meant to be in our class. We'll just be embarrassed in school, Ikena said, looking at me angrily. Is he meant to go to school as he has house chores to do? Are we meant to be paying his bills when his father is there? And Chidima shouted. I felt like the ground should open wide and swallow me. They made me so uncomfortable and like a dirty rug. Where is all this coming from? I do not care. He is going to stay with us and be a part of this family because he is your cousin. As soon as he shouted, everyone stopped complaining. And Chinima said, you have to take him back to the village. We don't need him here. Uncle Julius looked at his wife with a disappointed look on his face. Haven't we already discussed this there? So I cannot bring my nephew here? Although Auntie Chidima tried to hide it, I knew she wasn't very happy with my presence.
Wow.
I felt like crawling under the large table and hiding from her.
So with all of this that Chidubem went through, he still, was able to come out tops in what is, he became a medical doctor after.
Very difficult, right?
So you sending the message that no matter what the situation is or where you find yourself, you should try hard, read, and do all that is within the law to ensure that you get to where you're going.
Yes.
That's the message. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.